pants up or die in jail. That is a decision many black and brown communities are beginning to face in an increasingly polarized police state environment. Now, Akinola Gonzalez did not die in police custody or in jail. However, one does have to wonder how long before someone does die over saggy pants. Now, this is Akinola Gonzalez's story, and listen to what he had to go through.
A clothing controversy on the campus of Hinds Community College.
A student tells us police threw him in jail because of his saggy pants. 16 WAPT's Ross Adams went to campus and talked with his supporters.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
A small group of people protested on the Hinds Community College Raymond campus Wednesday afternoon after one student claimed an officer threw him in jail for wearing saggy pants.
Hey! These saggy laws have got to go.
At one point, protesters who left the designated demonstration spot were pushed back by police.
You're welcome to protest in the designated area. That's where you have to, that's the rules. That's the rules.
This is connected to what we see nationally as honestly connected to white supremacy via respectability politics for black youth. It's criminalizing blackness. And so what we're saying with this protest is that that's unacceptable.
Akinola Gonzalez says police arrested him last week when he left the cafeteria. He says he was targeted because he's black.
He said, well, I seen this young man in the cafeteria and his pants was well below his and I quote. And I told him, no, that's not me, because I like to give off a perfect appearance and I like to set a good example for myself.
Gonzalez says officers strip searched him and locked him up in the Raymond Detention Center for 22 hours.
Is this just my brother? Is this just a freak incident? And I found out it actually wasn't. That there are other students, black students here, who have also been arrested. And they also say that they were arrested based on sagging and based on their attire.
They would not be arrested for a dress code violation.
Administrators say the officer took Gonzalez into custody because he refused to show his student ID.
This particular situation, we had two African-American officers involved in this particular situation. No profiling, that is so far from the truth.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
Reporting from Raymond, Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.
The school held a disciplinary hearing on Gonzalez today. No word on when they will decide on his punishment.
Welcome back. Now, Breaking Brown did a wonderful article on how this saggy pants crusade is being used as yet another prisoner pipeline mechanism like the education system. And that is actually what I wanted to touch on today. Now, back in the day, you were considered sagging if your pants were just halfway down your butt and they just miraculously still hung up while you walked around and did whatever you did. Today, you can walk down the street, find 4 guys walking down the street, 3 out of 4 sagging so hard their pants are literally behind their fucking kneecaps, while these bastard sons of ancient royalty continue to run away from the obvious truth.
I'm like, look, bro, I want to let you know where that sagging shit started. It started in the penitentiary area. Them fags in there would sag to advertise their ass. They get out of jail, nigga, and they put the drawers on still sagging, but try to play like they men. The kids thought the shit was slick and the kids start sagging. My son did that shit at age 16 years old. He 25 now, Eddie Jr. I'm in the house, nigga. I'm a single father. I'm cooking Eddie spaghetti. Because that's all the fuck I know how to cook other than a hot dog. But I can fuck some spaghetti up, nigga. I'll make an Italian move out of Italy up in this motherfucker. So, you know, I'm making my spaghetti. Junior walk in the door and he's sagging. Nigga, I put the shit on simmer. I said, Junior, grab a little seat right there on that bar stool. I said, well, what up, Pop? Oh, it's a lot up, nigga. And it's a lot down. I said, nigga, grab yourself a beer. I can drink. Today you can. That nigga sat down, I explained the story to him. I said, nigga, sagging started in the penitentiary area. Fags was advertising the crack of their ass. You sagging? Sagging is fagging.
Now, as women's hemlines continue to rise, men's pant lines continue to fall along with apparently their standards. What the fuck is wrong with you? Pull your damn pants up. Now, with that being said, I do agree with the article in that they are using the saggy pants ban as just another catalyst for increased police civilian encounters, much like the New York's repugnant stop and frisk program. Now, a New York Civil Liberties Union analysis revealed that innocent New Yorkers were 5 million times more subject to this invasive tactic since 2002, and that black and brown communities were overwhelmingly targeted, with nearly 9 out of every 10 stop and frisk New Yorkers proven innocent per NYPD's own reports. Now, this year alone, in the first 2 quarters, 13,004 stops were conducted by police. And out of those 13,004 stops, 81%, or 11,124 individuals, were proven innocent. Now, out of this 13,004, blacks made up 54% of the targeted population for the stop and frisk. 54%, or 7,158 blacks were targeted. In second place came Latinos at 29%, or 3,944 Latinos targeted by the stop and frisk program. And rounding out the bottom were, of course, whites at 12%, with 1,541 whites targeted by the stop and frisk program by our NYPD. Now, the Saggy Pants Crusade is really just another means to funnel useless blacks into prison, and I say useless because they have no use for blacks in their economy anymore. With open immigration and advancements in technology, why do they need black folks? They don't need you. Now, the only time they're going to use you is just for slavery, which is still considered legal if you're incarcerated per the Constitution. If you don't remember, you better look that up. Now, should brothers pull their pants up? Of course, definitely. Should they go to jail for it? Hell no. That's stupid. It is a cultural problem, not a criminal problem. I say this again. It is a cultural problem, not a criminal problem. Don't turn it into a criminal problem like you do with all your other laws. Like even marijuana. Marijuana is not a criminal problem. It is a cultural issue. If you don't like the culture issue, change the culture. End of story. Don't turn it into something criminal just because you don't like it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, if we target a segment of the population by banning saggy pants, enforceable with fines and jail time, then we need to go ahead and ban fat, sloppy women from wearing 2-piece bathing suits, thongs, and leggings, and halter tops because that's considered indecent exposure to us men. Now, see how quickly the jails fill back up, ironically, in a time where we're heralding prison depopulation. So you gotta ask yourself, what games are your masters playing with you? To assimilate or incarcerate? That is the question. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Should we go ahead and start locking people up for sagging pants or not? If you feel that way, say so. If not, say so. And tell us why. And we're open to discussion. I'm NH Labduni signing out for TLE TV.